What's going on? You know who it is by the motherfucking title of the video. Alright. I'm here to show you my staff dagger build. So I have two different pathways that I have built my staff and dagger. Alright. I'm just missing one last piece of gear to really complete the whole dynamic of my staff dagger build. And that is the Shadow Harvester tunic, which is the chest piece. I know the best way to get it. I'm going to use the Abyss currencies to go ahead and once I have 80 Abyss currencies, I'm going to use that to go ahead and get it. And then I'm going to start working towards building it. I'm saving all my pouches so that when I do get the Shadow Harvester, I'll just open up all my pouches at the same time. So, you know, look forward to seeing, I don't know, fucking somewhere close to 80 pouches, maybe 70 pouches being opened at the same time. Just going to save them all. It is what it is. So essentially, the two build paths that I have chose for my staff dagger. Again, my build hasn't really changed much as far as the gear wise, compared to my last staff wand build. But I just show you this really quickly. Go rings, necklace, bracelet, boots, pants, chest piece, gloves, cloak, headpiece, daggers, staff. Again, my build hasn't changed too much. Let's show you my skill mastery first. I'm showing you my skill mastery first. My staff, I went all space time. Sorry, radiant. Sorry, space time. I went space time pathway. The destroyer pathway. For my daggers, I'm going with the assassinations pathway first, and then I'm gonna head over to the skies. But my staff dagger, I have two different build sets of how I do it. So stay tuned. You'll kind of see what I mean. All right. As far as my skills go, with the staff, I'm going fireball. I'm going fireball barrage. I'm also going with chain lightning. I was before doing the chain lightning with the specialization, which was this chain lightning. But I decided to switch it up, and then I'm going with judgment lightning. Okay. So then for my dagger, sorry, with my another thing with my staff build. I got high focus for the cooldown speed for all skills. I got inner peace, you know, mana cost efficiency plus mana regen 840%. Who can beat that? And then for my dagger build, I went with lightning infusion. So this I'm running a lightning weakened build on this one. Lightning weakened plus fire. So lightning infusion, and then I'm going with shadow escape. So this is my teleport to and from my target. And again, this goes really in handy with the staff because the staff has a passive. Where is it at? Staff has a passive. Remaining stationary for 3 seconds. Additionally increases mana regen by 79. Oh, sorry, magic mana regen by 79 and magic melee and range heavy attack chance by 100. The effect remains for 2 seconds after moving. Movement skills do not cancel the effect. So meaning, once I pop a movement skill, which is that teleport to my target and get behind them and chain them, once I activate that skill, I'm still technically within that 3 second time frame, and not the 2 second, but the 3 second time frame, because the movement skills do not cancel the effect. So I'm technically still within that time frame of 3 seconds. Now I can pop any skill I choose to pop once I'm closer to my target, whether that's magic. I prefer to use my magic skills at the further range than I do at a closer range. But again, if I'm close to a target and my I would call it my ninja skills are on cooldown. Yeah, I just use my magic based skills. But for my second skill, sorry, for my third skill, I'm running Thunderous Clouds bombing. So essentially, what I do is Thunderous Clouds bombing, and then I pop Mad Sword Dance, and then for my just extras, you gotta have camouflage if you want to be able to get in and out of trouble. I have a 9 second duration. It's technically not 9 seconds. It's actually a little bit longer than that. It's about like 9.2 seconds, I believe. Just because I have some, sorry, not 9.2 seconds. Like almost close to 10 seconds. I have a 23% buff duration, and this is considered a buff because I get CC immunities. So I got like 10 seconds of actually cloaked. Um, and then I run Phantom Smoke Screen, and then the cooldown it says 90 seconds, but I actually have a minute and 5 seconds because my cooldown I have naturally fast cooldown speed. And then if I pop my high focus before I pop that, I'm at like, I want to say sub 40 seconds, somewhere around that range. So again, and then like, just fucking amazing. So for my passives, I'm running Assassination Instinct, Critical Hit Chance up. Obviously need that. Um, Murderous Energy. It increases poison and thunderous durations, but it mainly increases the durations of thunderous, but it increases the poison damage. And I'm not running poison build this time. I'm just running thunder build. Mobility. I can show you my thunder build, but later. I'm not talking about my poison build, but later, because I'm not using it right now. Using the mobility skill. So these two skills right here, I consider mobility. You can pop this twice. This is one mobility skill. Right here, you can use that the first time. But your first mobility skill you're going to activate is this. For 3 seconds, you're going to be basically you're gonna have high as fuck evasion. Like, you're basically gonna be the ninja of Throne of Liberty, just like in Black Desert. The ninja class has so much fucking high evasion. It had a buff where you can just get fucking like damn near 100% evasion. It felt OP as shit. That's for Succession Ninja. If you ever play Succession Ninjas, you'll really like the daggers. But if you ever play Wizard, I played Wizard. It was crazy. I played Wizard and then I played Ninja, and I fell in love with the Ninja. And I'm back to playing Staff, and then I'm playing Dagger, which feels like the same combination, a Wizard and a Ninja at the same time. So it feels great. My last passive I'm using is increase critical damage by 16.2%. I'm going to max this out eventually. It's just that it should cost. It should cost a lot. But essentially, that's my build. Now, another something else you can kind of run on your build if you don't want to have too many magic-based passives. You don't want to lose the mana cost efficiency, for example. You can run Destructive Fang. So if you're doing a Thunderous build, for each stack of poison or thunder on the enemy, you have an 80% chance to reduce target's magic. Um, on attacking, the user affected by poison or thunder, you have an 80% chance to reduce the defense by 40 at base level 1 green. And I don't know what the max is at rare, not rare, but epic level 5. So you kind of see that on any website, Throne of Liberty's official forums. Kind of see what that is. Now I thought about running Stigma because Stigma does a lot of damage, but it does more damage to poison enemies, and I didn't want to have to use it if I'm using a Thunderous build. For my specializations, this is all I have for my my staff. Not too much has changed. I took off the ability to transfer the damage on my Judgment Lightning only because I have Chain Lightning here and it damage transfers over. I decided to put damage transfer on this, even though I technically don't need it, but it's fine. It is what it is. But it's just that this skill I have like a 4 second cooldown with this skill, so I might as well just fuck around and just put it on there. It is what it is. That's all of the specializations I run. I have 59 points over here. So for my escape, I have Shadow Escape where I can move to my target and come back to my casting location within 6 seconds. 40% range increase so that I can use it within range of my magic-based skills. Because the staff has more range than the daggers. And then for my lightning infusion, I'm running, obviously lightning infusion to apply weaken. So they get a weakened stack of melee, range, and magic endurance by 18, minus 18 per stack. You can have a stack up to 20, so essentially getting 360 reduction in your defense. In your endurance, based on per stack. And then when I reuse the skill again, I can activate another skill which does a stab. It does two stabs. The first stab, 145 damage plus 32. Second stab is 320 damage plus 70, and it applies weaken on every target within range. So even after reactivating again, you can still build up on your lightning infusion stacks. Your weapons will still be infused with lightning, which is probably the part that most people don't know about. But Thunderous Bombing, this is a must-have. It basically consumes all of your stacks, and it would do a 100% damage boost per stack, and critical damage increases by 20%. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop Lightning Infusion, and you're gonna pop a few, you're gonna pop maybe like a few like 3 fireballs, boom, 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 and then you're gonna do Shadow Escape. Then you're gonna do Mad Sword Dance, and then you're gonna do Lightning Infusion again. to consume. Sorry, to get the lightning off your weapon, and then you're going to consume it. That's my combination. Mad sword dance. I have mad sword dance so that it targets only one enemy instead of targeting like 7 different enemies, and then cooldown reduction. I thought about getting apply weaken on thunderous all on all hit, but once you have your weapon infused with lightning, you're gonna build lightning when you use mad sword dance. So and then for my camouflage, I got CC immunity, which is a must-have. If you don't have this in PvP, what the fuck are you even doing? All right, but I'm gonna show you my combination. So I'm gonna go R2 triangle, and then R2X, and then R2 circle, and then back to R2 triangle, and R2 circle again, then R2 square, and then come back and do my magic. So, alright, so go R2 triangle, X, circle, back in my spot, do my magic. And as you can see, my cooldown is so fucking fast. And again, like my thunder stacks, if you look at the top right, like top right hand corner, the symbol that's on the right hand side, that's my thunder stacks. So even when I consume, I reuse and consume, I still can build thunder stacks on my enemies, which is the amazing part. It's just that the timer doesn't go up, that's all. The timer just refreshes. And this is my combination. With this skill, gets not camouflage, but smoke bomb skill. This skill is really fucking important to have if you're going to be in PvP, and you want to run it with this specialization right here, which is always evades projectiles. This includes if you have like fighting against bow players and they're using strafing or they're using a snipe shot, it will always miss you. If any magic bait class will always miss you. Only classes that will not miss you are considered like heavy attacks from like great swords or daggers. But if it's something that can be thrown, like whether it's magic or fucking bow and arrows or maybe possibly like you're throwing out daggers like kunais and shit, it will always miss you. But it is a very short timer, about 3 seconds. So I mean, and it applies not only to you but your whole party that's around you at the time. So I clutched out a moment. Um, I clutched out a moment. What fucking boss was that? I clutched out the Temple of Slaughter boss. I had this activated, and right when he shot the last fireball, I went to the tank. Well, before he shot the last fireball, I went to the tank. I teleported on him using Mad Sword Dance and activated this so that he wouldn't get hit. This shit was phenomenal. I wish I would have saved that fucking recording, but this shit was phenomenal. But I run that just based by itself because it has what is it? Um, so it has 100% evasion chance against magic and range projectiles party members. I don't know, where's it at? Based by itself. Yeah, so I ran the base myself so they can get that 100% chance. This is my bad. I may have said that wrong. It just says melee projectiles. So that includes like throwing kunais from your guardians or throwing kunais from other dagger users. But yeah, this is your boy Meditated Monkey 3. You know, man, you see the title of the fucking video. You've been wanting this shit. I'm giving it to you. Peace.